Hey everyone, this is Koo. How are you? You've been doing good? Good. I know it's been a long time since I posted a vlog, and people are like, why do you want to post a vlog? You post up pictures every day. I think it's different from pictures because you don't really get to hear the person's voice. You don't really get to see them talk. So here we are! So the last vlog I posted was at the beginning of March, and here we are now at the end of April, which means I only have 3 months of my service term here left in South Korea. It's really bittersweet, I would say, because I feel that the time I have spent here in Korea has been really short, and there are so many things that I could have done. I wanted to learn more, but I also want to go home and see my friends and my family and my youth group because I really miss them. But I'm going to really focus on these last 3 months and make them really the best 3 months. I have a lot of things planned up. Like I'm going to go to Japan just for a day because I have to renew my visa. My sisters are coming, and I might get a surprise visit from my boss, but we don't know yet. So yeah, so many things planned up, but I'm going to give you guys a summary of what has been going down in March and April. So here we go. March! So March marks the beginning of the new school year, and also marks the beginning of the training for the 10-day hike. I'll be posting up a separate blog post about that, so keep your eye out. And I actually missed the first day of training because I went to a pottery class, and pottery class was really interesting because I've never tried it before, and like most new things, I was very tense and very nervous. Our teacher told me to calm down, and I think he got a little frustrated with me because I wasn't able to be calm and to like let loose, kind of. So it made like spinning the wheel a lot harder than it needed to be. So after the pottery class, we got a chance to visit the town of Samcheonpo, which is on the southeast coast of Korea. We saw the most beautiful sunset, and we got to see like the cutest thing ever. And by cutest thing ever, I mean we got to see this little fishing community slowly turn on their lanterns as the sun was setting. And I just thought it was so beautiful, and it was perfect because like the sun was setting and the community was like right in front of it. So it was really cute. Another highlight from this trip was a stop while driving back into town. There was this long dock bridge thing that went into the middle of the water, and if you don't know me, I really like the beach, and I really like the coast, and I just really like water in general. So I was really excited to like go, even though it was nighttime. I was like jumping up and down, and everyone was like, "Ooh, calm down." So the next big thing in March that happened was the girls' night party that we had for the female students. So last semester, Fikir and I felt that we were really connected with a lot of the male students, and for some odd reason we had a harder time connecting with the female students. We wanted to have this event originally last semester, but due to our time schedule conflicts, it didn't really work out, so we had to do it this semester. So for the event itself, we had a ton of food and we played so many games. I think this event really helped the girls become more comfortable with us, and for us to become more open with them, I would say. It was also fun watching the girls do the food relay. I don't know about me, but I don't know you guys, but for me, if someone is having fun, I have fun watching them have fun. If it's something that I helped like set up or help like create, it really is rewarding just to watch them have a good time, because I know that all the hard work that we put into it really pays off. And the last big thing I'd like to mention about March was our last bi-monthly get-together with Havila. And if you don't know Havila, she is the other salter who's serving in Chuncheon. But hopefully we can squeeze in one more bi-monthly meeting with her. We got to see the finished KC house in the mountains of Chuncheon. It had bathtubs, which is really exciting for me because I haven't seen bathtubs in a really long time. And it had a very cozy cottage feeling to it. We also had a backyard barbecue, which I was super happy for. If you don't know me, I'm really like meatitarian. I'm all like hands down for meat, and more meat. And I was so happy because we had a long day of traveling, especially because what Fikir and I would usually do is we would leave Friday morning. We would take the first bus out of our little town here, and then we would arrive in Chuncheon around 2:33. But due to a class we had to teach, we had to take the 11:30 bus, so we didn't get to Chuncheon until 7:30 at night. So I was exhausted, and I was just so hungry, and I was ready for this weekend to happen. So the next morning, we headed to Seoul. The first place we went to was the Foreigners Corner, Itaewon, and we had brunch there. Javiela and I shared this French toast meal with the side of bacon, and the syrup was on point. I really enjoy breakfast food, and that is something that I really, really miss being here in South Korea. And I find that like syrup in general in like different places doesn't really taste the same. So I'm really excited for my sisters to come, because guess what? You guys are bringing maple syrup from Canada. Okay, so the next place we went to was Dongdaemun, which was filled with so many different things, but all those things were so similar. Like they had so many different stalls, but those different stalls had similar items. But I really, really enjoyed it there. I would sum it up as a designer's one-stop shopping area. There were so many different types of lace, fabrics, buttons, and anything you could ever want or need if you wanted to design something or make like do it yourself, make it yourself. I was really overwhelmed and sad because I didn't have a lot of money to spend for that day, for this trip actually, really. That night we met and we spent the night at the new IVEPer. So her IVEP term is from 2014 to 2015. Solgul, she is such a lovely person, and her sister was so cute. Solgul has actually heard Dr. Kim, who is the head of the dandelion community, speak about it, and she was really interested, and she had so many questions for us, and Fikar and I were a little hesitant to answer because we didn't want to like not answer it correct. But it was a really sweet time getting to know her, and it was exciting to like, because she had so many questions for us and we had so many questions for her. For lunch the next day, we met an IVEP alum from last year, and like I said before, if you don't know me, I'm very like meatitarian, meat, but he actually took us to like a salad house. But luckily they had like a protein plate that usually like people who would like work out like would eat. So on this plate it had like steak, chicken, eggs, and then it had 2 types of vegetables, and I actually really enjoyed the vegetables they had, which were broccoli and cherry tomatoes. I was very satisfied and super stuffed. So we had a really adventure-filled weekend, but it was back to Dandelion. So March is done. Now we will move to April.